Hey everyone, Sour here. Can I sing? Nope. Well, okay, I probably could if I put a lot of practice in, but then I can't be asked at the same time because I don't want to hear myself sounding like a dying cat for a good few months. Hello? Hello there. Hello? Hello? Yo, do you speak? Yep, no worries. He said 1 sec. It's been about 7 seconds now. It's about 13. This is a long second. Oh, yo, what's up? Yeah, I heard you then. Not anymore, no. I did a second before. He's looking down in despair. Good luck, sir. Good start to the day. Maybe punch the words. You serious? He's fucked up, I'm saying that much. He's fucked up. The audacity to do that. I could have beat you up long ago, sir. Is that how you beat people in a fight? Come on. What's up with you? It's disappointing. Truly disappointing. Despicable! Go for him, not me! I never shot anything. Why is he aggroed on me? Terrible. Horrendous. Disappointing. I could have shot you with my gun long ago. You know that, right? I chose not to. AIM Labs is free. Suck on them! Sorry, that came out of nowhere. That was pent-up frustration. He had some alright stuff. Your kids are watching? My bad, my bad, my bad. Oh, but now it's kind of... It's a bit quiet now, no? It's like an uncomfortable quietness. Yeah, some would call it an awkward silence. I just want to know what the motive was for his sudden attack. Right? Ignored his text chat? What did he type? Because I mean, the last thing I saw him write was, is my mic working now? And I told him no. Anywho, doesn't matter. He gave us a good start. We're looking decent. We have some gear, albeit our health is pretty bloody low. It's okay. We push on. was quite funny. Luke, like, thank you for the 42. Thank you. Von Fluffen, thank you for the 8 months as well. Much appreciated. And Beechnut, thank you for the gift of sub as well. To, I think Cyper, right? Or Cypri, thank you very much for that. Right, well, now we know. If we ever run into anybody called Seagull, they are on the KOS list. And you know what? He lives up to his name, because seagulls are a flipping pest. He really does, so he was in fitting character. Yeah, seagulls are so annoying. I can't be the only one that thinks that, right? Like, I have a personal vendetta against a specific seagull. Because when I was younger, I remember I had like a nice BLT sandwich and I was sat on the beach and I was about to take a bite. And this seagull came swooping in. Stole my sandwich, cut my hand. And then went away. I've also been, I have a funny story from when I was about, I think it was like 7 or something, right? We were out in this town called St. Ives, down near where I live. And we were walking up this road to go back to like the car. And my dad picked me up and put me over his shoulders, right? And then within like 3 seconds, splat, a seagull had shat on my head. Literally, within about like 2 to 3 seconds of him putting me up on his shoulders. was rough. Was real rough for me. It was real funny for him. Hey, well, Leon, I'm glad it worked. Yeah, Subarus are cool. I've always liked Subarus. Especially like the rally one. I forget the name of it. WRX, that's the one. Yeah, I remember using it a long time ago in like racing games and whatnot. All the STI, whichever one it was. Seeing the video of the guys feeding a seagull swarm a box of fries with laxatives? No. I feel like surely you'd have to be careful in doing that, no? Like, I feel like you would get in pretty big trouble for doing that. I need to change my settings. That house down there, look at the difference in quality when I zoom in. Like, there you can see the windows. Like that, it's just a blob of paint. Like, why is that? Is it because I'm on... No? No? Why is that happening? Hmm. Oh, it might be because my config folder might need changing. It might be the actual, like, LOD quality. Muramasa, good to see you. Super window. Zero Chinaris location for the green key card. You've got, I think, Green Mountain. Zelenogorsk, I think, as well. I want to say that's right. Unless they changed it. But then again, I could be thinking about, Grey Zone. Not Grey Zone, was it Grey Man? That server. It used to be Green Mountain on there as well. And I miss that server. I miss that server a lot. Yeah, it was the Shroud server. That one. It was so bloody good. It was so good. I will see. I'm glad it worked. Danger, good to see you as well. Quantum Goose Cloud, good to see you. Beach Nut, thank you for the sub. Thank you very much for doing that, man. I'm amazed that this hasn't been hit. Unless it has. Oh, it has, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we move for the city. Have a look over that way. Oh, you know, Project Blackpool was cool. Yeah, that was fun. What map is this? It is Azalea. Or Azalea. I still don't know how to pronounce it after over a year of having played the map. COVID era was peak DayZ. What, like Namalsk release? Namalsk release and Essica. See, I would be inclined to actually agree with you. Because I feel like when Essica first came out, it was so flipping good. It was the perfect map. I feel like it didn't need to be big. It ran great. And it was around the time when there weren't actually that many bugs. Did I miss it, Spirit Walker? I'm sorry if I did. It must have been yesterday, no? Or the other day, because I remember, I think I did catch it after like an hour or something. I think I did mention. I'm pretty sure I did, but god damn. Grab to make, good to see you. You know, I think I really do miss Essica. Like the first iteration of Essica. Because all I remember was hopping on and having like 12 hours go by like it was nothing. It was awesome. You had people RPing everywhere. You had people too scared to run along the power lines because that was a new thing that no one had really done before. Right? So like you had people trying out a load of like new mechanics that hadn't been done before. That was awesome. Let's go, Neon. Welcome in. Yeah, my assets are all bugged. Like, distant assets don't load in properly. They all look really low res. Zephyr, good to see you. Well, you know, Essica City was awesome. Like, the city... The fact you could have a city like that in DayZ... Oh, it was so cool. Don't see anything. You know one map that I think was actually quite underrated? It's Kimse, or Kimse, whatever it's called. I think it's Kimse. The one that's like CHIMSE, is it? That one? I feel like that map was quite underrated. Yeah, because it was one of the first maps I can remember being made. Same with, I think it was that one, Stewart Island. God damn. What gun is that? Well, my thoughts on Banov. It's a cool map. But like, the only thing I have against Banov is if it doesn't have cars, it's very, very hard to get around. And it would take you ages and you don't really see many people. It's a bloody well-made map though. It just suffers from being like really big. You like watching the mouse and hated playing it? Oh, I was a fiend for the mouse. Like, I'm sure anybody who's been in this stream for like a long time will remember the days of back-to-back streams on the mouse, where it was like literally for like 18 days in a row of just playing the mouse and going life after life after life. Just non-stop. Could I do that nowadays? Probably not. Probably not. And like, it's because the way the map has changed. The way it's changed in terms of like the overall I guess, like, overarching mission, right? It's changed the way that, like, people have really played the map. And also, like, the way people play the game in general has also changed within servers, right? Like, certain servers used to be hotspots for teaming up and trying, like, really weird encounters where people would use the radio all the time, people would RP and do these different things, right? I feel like over time it's changed into much more of like a PvP orientated map compared to what it used to be, which was more of like a full-on survival, a little bit more of like an RP experience. Because, like, back then, people would make fires in forests at night, right? People would make the fires in the forest at night. People would not, you know, make a torch and drop it at their feet and sit there for, like, 30 seconds, then run. I'm going for that. It was much more, I guess, immersive as well. Some drop gear here. Yeah, I'll play Hishima again. I don't see why not. Yeah, let's go check out that heli crash. Thing is, I bet you someone's gonna beat me to it. I bet you. Because it's going to be the one by the industrial compound up here. Yeah, I mean, I agree, Hishima, it is a really small map. But I think it's partly why it works so well. Because it's such a different, unique experience compared to other maps. Right, because you don't want every map to be like the same kind of thing, where it's maybe, you know, Chernara-sized, it's got like a few hotspots, that's it. You know, Hishima is wicked, because they did something that no one's really done before. They made a very unique kind of experience. And I mean, the coolest thing to me about Hishima, it's how much time and effort they put into making all the assets, right? Like, Hishima, they changed practically every single asset to match the environment of where the map is placed in the world, right? Like the industrial Japanese island. So like all the food you'd find would be Japanese kind of food with like their style of kind of advertisement and stuff like that. Like it's such a well-made map. Super, super cool. And there's going to be 2.0 at some point soon. Hishima 2.0. I don't know when exactly, but we'll see. And it's going to be good. So I was thinking the heli crash would have been there. Over there on the right, but it's not. So it's further left over here. Down in that field. What's the Shrek swamp area? What, the gas zone? You can find some good stuff in there. There's like a big hole you can jump down as well. I think it's down here. You missed Bitterroot? Yeah, Bitterroot was cool. That was a cool map. I think the last time I played Bitterroot was when I ran into Andy. And we had that Humvee and we were driving it up the plane wing and ramping it off. I think that was the last time I played Bitterroot. Yeah, look, there it is. No dead zombies. It's a really good sign. I think it's Broach and Taste, right? I think I got your name right. I hope I did. On this map, I don't think you need full NBC. I think you only need the mask and the filter. I don't think you need the full suit. I could be wrong. Well, it is my thing, right? I don't think it's so much the timing of, like, the release of Bitterroot. I think it's just how we have changed as people when it comes to DayZ maps. Because I feel like a lot of maps that come out, right? We see playtest, and immediately everybody flocks over to that map to try it out, because it's the new hot thing, right? But then once playtests kind of end, and it enters full release, everybody kind of just moves on. And ends up playing the new hot map. That just came out like last week. And then the map that everyone was really interested in before kind of gets put on the back burner. And then everybody's, you know, almost forgotten about that previous map by that point. I mean, it's sad. It is sad, because there's a lot of maps. There's a lot of maps that have had that happen. Which are genuinely brilliant maps. Tasteless Foxy, good to see you. Streamers influence a lot. True. For the most part. It's kind of why, like, you see, I was thinking what I wouldn't mind doing is maybe we do, like, every now and then, maybe we revisit a map that we haven't done in a long time. And maybe try and, like, revive certain maps. That might be cool. Could be fun. Notorious Wills, good to see you. Hans Jobus, good to see you too. Welcome in. Oh no, Deadfall's a great map. It's a really good map. No, we had no blue sky, we had rain. Like, really bad rain. Awful, awful rain. Well, like, the thing is, I don't think you need multiple streamers for it to get populated. I don't think it's, like, entirely necessary, because, I mean, there was one time, right, I made, what was it? Deadfall, I think, at the time was like 5 pop. 5 to 10 pop. All it took was a video coming out on that map, and then a load of people who'd never played it when it was at its peak decided, you know what, screw it, let's play it, right? And so a load of people that had watched that video decided to try it for the first time, and then from like months of it being almost like 0 to 5 pop, it went to being full pop with a Q. Which was wicked to see. It was super cool to see. Because it was a load of people that had never played it before that were giving it a go. And it made it really fun then for people who had played before, because then you could bring people through into, you know, into the other side. It was awesome. Is Summit playing Dead Side again? Oh, not sorry. Dead Side. Deadfall, is he doing that? That's cool. Trying to think of what else would be cool. Like, what's another map? What's another map that would be good to, like, try and revitalize? Best over you. Think of the 12 months. Sorry for missing it, man. Thank you for that. What happened to Ulteria? I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't remember which map Ulteria is. I'm at the stage now with DayZ maps where I cannot remember what map is what. I really can't. Hello, good to see you. James. Oh, yeah, I know which one you mean. It's the map that I played with Taupe. Where we were crawling through like a tiny little hole. I remember. You know, that map's cool. It's a pretty decent one. I remember doing the first phase, like, playtest thing on there. See, P&W's cool. I don't mind P&W. Nah, you know what? I almost reckon Banov, but with cars spawning, like, almost everywhere with parts. That would be so much fun. It would be so much fun. Is there a map I really didn't enjoy? Trying to think. I mean, I didn't like Livonia when it first came out. Like, when Livonia first came out, I thought it was a bad map. But then with all the changes they made to it, they made it a much better map. Your buddy obliterated me on Livonia once with a BK-43. Hey, at least tell me I put up like an alright fight. It wasn't a betrayal, was it? You were like, hello, and he just blew you away? Oh, well. Well, there was no avoiding that then. Some people. Some people. Yeah, I mean, I respect it more than anything. Johnny Grants, I respect it more than anything. Because he's the kind of person that won't change the way he plays when he runs into, like, anybody in game, and I respect that big time. Oh! Okay. Alright, well, we don't need this anymore. And we have a box of Mosin ammo too. AB 109559722. Good to see you. Thank you for watching the videos, man. Lovely Joey. Thank you for the Prime sub as well. Thank you. Dead zombie here. Someone came through. Probably in this direction. Where to, though, I don't know. I need to go in there, in that PD. Am I uploading this as a video? Maybe. If it ends up being a good run, yeah. Make another family. What, did you watch the Hashima the Family video? That one. Was a good one though. Like, the wicked thing is, that one was much more raw in terms of, like, the footage used. It was much more raw. But it worked that way. There's a lot of SSGs. No press vest, though. That's what I came here for. I mean, that ain't bad. Actually, let me check what's loaded with, because it might be rubbers. Nope. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, hear me out. The team kill at the end of that video was, you know, it wasn't my fault. Nor was it my teammates' fault. It was one of those, like, crazy accidental things that happened. Because, like, what do you call it? I didn't know exactly where the enemy were, right? We heard them, but we didn't know whether they were above, through a door, or down below. And the timing, right? The timing of my teammate getting shot from behind, and then me looking out to the left to a guy who stood there with the exact same gun that had just shot and killed my teammate. And the guy was aiming that gun as well at me. Right? So, first of all, you have that in that situation where, you know, you look at that and you see all those different things. I think most people's immediate reaction would be, oh shit, I need to shoot. Right? Like, if you're in that kind of situation, most people's reaction would be to shoot. But then, straight after a shot, I realised, wait, that might have been my friend. Is it solder? Or is it slider? I think it's solder. Thank you very much for the new sub. Thank you. You know, it's a funny run, that one. Was a real good one. Oh, I've had many a Team K. Or a TK that have been my fault. I've had many. I've had lots of them. I think the worst one, it must have been... Oh, but what was it? I'm trying to remember. There is one on, like, the top of my head. It's probably Ben. When I shot Ben during the event. Oh, okay. Right. Sure. It's fine with me. I will gladly take that. Did I not take the... Oh no, I didn't take the ammo. I thought I picked up. assume it's not AP. Oh, it is AP. Okay. Sure. Yeah. It's fine. Okay with me. I cannot complain. Right, let's pack that mag. I don't think there's an oil rig. I don't think there is. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, there is a boat there which I could use. Okay, that rig ain't clean. What PC do I play on? I think my PC at the moment is called SourSweet's PC. That's the one that I'm using. As for parts though, I have a 9950X3D. Nah, it's not a replay. Yeah, 9950X3D. I have a 4090. It's a super overkill setup. But it's worth it for what I do. Nah, I'm not doing 2 PC setup anymore. I used to. That was almost perfect. That was almost absolutely perfect. They've got plate carriers as well. That's a red crate. It's a good bag. You know, for streaming and recording, it's great. But like the main benefit to having a PC like this is for editing. What's up, Andrew? What was your question? LSJ? What's LSJ? Los Santos. Jules? Los Santos. Something? I have no idea what that is. I have no clue. No, I've never been there. I've been to Los Santos, though. Especially Los Santos Customs. It's good there. They fixed my my Futo a few years ago. It was awesome. Oh, wait, that's the okay. What? Why are you asking me that question? Like, that... Such an odd question to ask. Professional. Good to see you. Thank you for the prime. Bombastim. Thank you for the 22. Yeah, Gonzo, no. Azalea's fun. It's a cool map. It's a very good, like, different experience from what you would normally have. I think it's great. I've had some really good runs on here. Because you've got everything right. Like, you have good close range combat areas. You've got long range sniping. You've got some really, really fun stuff. And I mean, the overall map itself just looks wicked. No? Like, look at that view. Big city over there in the distance. Big old hills you can look at it from. Massive, like, inland lake. It's cool. Noko Euro. Thank you for the prime as well. Thank you for using that, me. Ranger. Good to see you. Fat Sloth. Good to see you too. I reckon we skim through here. Try and find a box of buckshot. Yeah, I'm worried this is gonna jam. I will say this, going from playing the Stalker server to playing here, the combat feels so arcadey. It feels ridiculously, like, snappy. Some shots over this way. At the military down there. Where's your favourite place you travelled to, and where would you like to go next the most? Well, I think my favourite place I've travelled to... Okay, well, there's two different answers, right? There are two different answers I can give. One is for, like, the location itself, in terms of, like, the enjoyment I had in that environment. When it comes to, you know, like, the view, the scenery, all that kind of stuff. And then the other answer I'd give is based off of, like, the people I've hung out with. And, more like the social aspect. Because I'd say one of my favorites was definitely Yosemite in California and, like, San Diego. Having, like, a few weeks there with friends that I'd met online and then met for the first time in person. Doing that was super cool and super fun, and, like, I loved that. That's one of my favorite experiences for sure. But then I think in terms of, like, actual location, probably I don't know, I'm torn between Portugal and Prague. Yeah, because Prague is definitely the nicest city I've been to. I really liked it in Prague. Like, the few times that I have been there, I've really enjoyed it. But then, like, Portugal, it's such a pretty country. Like, the way the environment is, how nice and warm it is there. It's a lovely place. Tafamoto, good to see you. Yeah. No, the food was really good there. Food was super nice. But no, for the place I want to go to next, I am probably I'm torn between a few locations, right? Like, I'd like to go to Switzerland in the summer to go do like a bit of hiking and taking a load of cool photos with my camera. But then I'd love to go to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. I think it'd be such a cool place to go experience. And I'd be more interested in doing the countryside of Japan over the cities and stuff like that. They would hate you. Well, they would hate me in Japan. It's fine with me. I don't mind being hated. I'm used to it. I played Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. I've heard, you know, the worst of hate. I'll be fine. You know, I'd love to, I think the thing I'd be most interested in is getting some cool photos of the countryside in Japan. Like, I think it's such a cool looking country. It's another heli crash from the way we came from. You couldn't trust yourself to leave without importing a JDM car? I respect that. What would you go for? What would you go for? R34? Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone would say that. I'd go for a Honda NSX. That's what I would go for. Either that or an R32. Yeah, lawnmower. Yeah. I just think it's a cool car because it's not one that you would normally ever see. I see a man down there. Do I go for the iron sight shot from this far away? He's all the way down there, running along the coastline. He's underneath the trees now. I don't see him anymore. see him now. He's all the way there. That is such a far shot. He's by a boat. I can barely see him now. He's by the tower. He's running back now. Thing is, he's kind of looking around as if he's been shot at by someone else. With the way he's moving. Because he's going behind the tower now. Oh yeah, I had binos. I threw them away. That's why I wish I still had them, actually. Would have been the perfect time for the binos. He's down there. He just got hit. I saw blood. Yeah, there's blood. There's blood down there. I think he's fighting zombies and he's running left. You can just see him through the trees there. Do I have a rangefinder? I do. Good shout. This is 500. There he is. You can see him there. Right there. 553. He's a little too far. It's about 600 meters now. Do you reckon that's his boat? If he starts pushing that. Nah, he's still moving. He's there. Right there. Just crouched behind the reeds. Right here. I could try it. He's still there. Oh, fuck it. Why not? Right there. I've lost him again. Tree. 1, 2. Tree. 1, 2. There. I missed. Well. I don't see him anymore. He's going to be behind here. Gonna drink a crappy bottle of water. AIM Labs is free. You're not wrong. don't know where he's gone. Is he really just sat behind that tree? No, he went left. You think he went further left? Maybe. No, he's at that tree. He's definitely still at the tree. He's running back to the right now. He's still moving, right? He's somewhere here. He might be using the tower to block my view of him, which is quite smart if he is. He's right there. I'm going to go for that tower. The one I can see right there in front. Don't aggro. Fuck. Yeah, the last I saw him, he was behind that tree there. I'm just missing him. Now what we do, we wait here for like a minute to make him think we've gone down. Pretty sure I hit his gun there. That hit. He's on com. He's awake now. He's going to be waiting for me to come over. He just peeked the left side. I'm going to just peek ever so slightly like that to make it way harder for him to see me. He's not moving. Thing is, I think I hit his gun, and then I think I hit him. And he went on combat, didn't die. I think I hear someone running below me on my left. He's gonna wait there. Inside that building. He will not move. Charging over in the open's a bit stupid. It's way too risky. Like, unless I go in that tower now. Because I might have a better angle from there. On the left side of the building. Yeah, look at that. He just peeked me on that angle. Ow. Hang on. don't know what he's shooting at now. He's throwing a smoke. That immediately dissipated. That was the worst smoke I think I've ever seen. Like that's not even his fault. That's the game. That was like, that was the shortest smoke I think I've ever seen in my life. What was that? Ooh. Peek the left side. That killed. That was a kill shot. Right, now we need to be careful about other people looking down. This is where he had a friend inside there the entire time. House cleaning! He had MVGs. Oh, I hand shot him. His gloves are ruined. Oh, he's severely undergeared. But then who the hell was he shooting at? OBX, dude, you can do it. I like the rules in this chat are very, very lenient. The main rule is just don't be a prat. That's the only real rule that we have. If you want to post clips, feel free. If you want to post different emotes from any channel, feel free. You know, like I do not mind whatsoever. Yeah, the main rule is just like have good etiquette and be respectful. Those are the only rules. Oh, would you look at that? That was well worth it. Right. Let's try and figure out a quick, safe escape that won't get us killed. See, my plan with that, right? Someone will hear that explosion and it will divert their attention to that bunker, but they won't see me running away 50 meters away from that bunker where the explosion just happened to go 20 seconds ago. Right? I think it's a brilliant disguise. In fact, it did work because there's a man on the thing and I just had to miss the shot. It did work as well. That's insane. It actually worked. Oh, there's a 4-man group. There's one on the right tower. There's one on the tower here in front of me. He broke my bloody leg! No! Why must you aim for the leg? Not nice. I ain't got no morphine. As I was about to peek. As I was about to peek and shoot him in the head. They're gonna be wrapping around on me. Fuck! The broken leg! I killed the first one. It's being crouched. It's being crouched, that sucks. He's on top of me, I can see his breath. Unless... Damn. Damn. What the hell did I just hear? And what is going on with my character? I mean, hell, if we find a spark plug... I took one with me, but... Damn, it's so unfortunate that he moved as I shot, because it actually worked. The plan worked. Chucking that flashbang, they looked and they were watching the bunker, not where I ran. Ah, like if I was stood up, because I was holding control. I was holding control and moving, thinking I was stood up, not crouched, and that put me on comm. Oh, that kind of death hurts. That really hurts because it was so avoidable. And I probably would have killed him, that second one. I probably would have if I didn't fall uncon because he didn't push. He went left. I should have known without, like, not hearing him moving anymore that he would have gone further left. I should have known. They were a big group. Oh, I should have won that fight. Was a valiant effort. How far am I? I'm quite far. Yeah, should I try and get the car going? That might be cool, because I can drive that thing on 3 wheels, it would work. Blue key. Wait, what? Wait, where? It was inside the container on the 2nd floor. Wait, where was the key? By the rack. There was the shipping container. Oh! All for a down jacket. And a UMP. Oh man, you think that would be a good key? Ah, we can't complain. Free stuff. Increase. Thank you for the 5 months of Prime. Thank you for that. Sorry for missing it. I want a spark plug. Crambles, good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Well, you reckon the spark plug's in the bus? Yeah, let's see, let's see. Nope. Nope. What map? Azalea. Sardines. I prefer tuna. Speaking of tuna, bin tuna, good to see you. Good sir, good to see you. Welcome in. Ah, a good tuna steak is so good. It's so good. Ditch, good to see you. Brian, good to see you too. Oh no, it's a super well thought out title, right? I did 6 years of analysis on titles on Twitch. You know, I did the Mr. Beast method. I paid a group of 500 people to go through analytics and test for thousands of hours, and then I and my team of 500 analyticists. Yeah, we analysts. There we go. We came up with this. What a beautiful title, you know? Definitely wasn't me just typing something into my title box within like 5 minutes of starting stream. You should have seen my older titles, man. I was a smart lad. I would title my streams, you know, these incredibly cryptic messages, such as epic and nothing else. It just literally the stream title was epic, or wow, or awesome. I put a lot of thought. Put a lot of thought into them. Yeah, or DayZ 21 times in the title. In fact, we could change it to that right now. Yeah, like the thing is, you could literally put your credit card details in the title and people still wouldn't read. Like, you could put the most absurd thing in the title and you probably would be somewhat safe with, like, nobody having read it. You know, the shorts are doing really well. Nice, they're doing really well. I think, like, we've had a lot of shorts recently getting anywhere from, like, 300 to 500,000 or so. Views, not pounds. I can tell you the amount of money a short makes. Are you ready to hear? I'm curious. What do you guys think a short that has 500,000 views? How much do you think that's made? I'm very curious because it's gonna be a surprise, okay? So a short that has, let's go here. A short that has 586,000 views. Right? Has made £30. We're up. We're winning. But like the thing is, shorts, they shouldn't be made to like make money. They're more of a good way of getting exposure. That's the way to view it. Like shorts are a great way for growth. Yeah, because a lot of people, you know, like, I've found streams that I enjoy quite a bit from watching shorts. Or at least, like, you know, having a short pop up and I've watched him, like, oh, you know what, this person's kind of chill. And then I might pop into this stream a couple times. They're good ways of, you know, getting your name out there. What's the difference between a short and a full vid? There's a huge difference, because the thing is, so like the way you make money on YouTube, right, it's either you get like ads or you have sponsors as well, right? So ads, you get paid like a certain amount per 1,000 views, which would be your, I think there's two words for this. Well, there's two things. It's either RPM or CPM. I think CPM is your money based on 1,000 views that were watched with ads. Then RPM is just based off like 1,000 views or whatever. That, I mean, that could be wrong. But yeah, like the big difference is it's very hard to have advertisements on shorts because of how short they are. Right? Like, it's such a short thing that a lot of the times, the advert you would get would be longer than the short itself. Right? But whereas with, like, a long-form video, you could have, like, maybe 4 or 5 ads on one video. Yeah, shorts are short. But like the main reason why we make these shorts, it's more so it's a way for us to have like fun with a clip that was already good, right? Like it's more of like a creative outlet, and to just try like different fun stuff and have a almost like a Hall of Fame is the way that we view it. It's like a hall of fame. It's cool. It's fun. Yeah, because like my favourite one has got to be... I really like the Fallout one. That one's quite funny. Then you've got the other one that I like, being the Project Zomboid one. That one was cool. Yeah, it's a bit like a taster menu, that's true. That's actually a really good way to put it. You know what's funny? The moon is higher res than some of the trees that are like 20 meters away from me. Like, I can see the detail in the moon. Like, it's wonderful, right? And like, no matter how zoomed in and like zoomed out I am, it looks good. The trees in front of me, like they're low res. Like 20 meters away. I don't know, I don't think Seagull has an update. I don't think it did. Well, the skybox used to be even better before. Like, was it DayZ 0.62 skybox was miles better than what we have now. Like, they did update it and change it, right? Like, they added a bunch of different types of clouds. So, like, there's different clouds for Chernarus and Livonia, and I think Seagull shares the Chernarus clouds, if I'm not mistaken. But, no, like, the skybox back in the day, it used to be dynamic. So it would change on its own. It would just change. Rather than what we have right now, which is PNG in the sky. Am I a summer or winter person? I'm a winter person at the end of summer. But then once it hits winter, I am absolutely a summer person. If that makes sense. Because I think I want the winter when it's the summer because it's too hot. And then once it hits winter, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going back to the summer. I have a love-hate relationship with both. But no, like right now I'm looking forward to like spring. When it starts to go a little bit warmer. Because right now, oh my god, we've just had rain. Every day, non-stop, just rain. Clouds are grey. There's no sun. It feels like someone's put like a PNG image of clouds in the sky that will never go away. I want to see the blue sky. Like, I genuinely think the last time I saw the blue sky would have been when I went to San Diego. It feels like it was. Because it went from being nice and sunny and I burnt my arms sitting on a bench for like an hour and a half to getting back in London, getting out my flight, wearing like summer clothes, walking out into like 6-degree weather with rain and just depression. But no, I'd say I'm definitely more of like I like the warmth than I do the cold. But then, you know, that could always be because of where I live, you know? Like, I'd love the cold if I was in a place like, I don't know, Switzerland or Austria or even France, right? Where like you could go and like ski and, you know, maybe you've got like some big mountains and stuff like that to look at and explore. Whilst it's nice and snowy and cold. I think that's the thing in the UK, our cold weather is just wet. It's wet and damp and grim. Nah, it doesn't really snow much down here. At least not where I'm in Cornwall. We'll have like maybe a little bit of snow. But a lot of the time it's just like a drizzle. Yeah, because of the coast. Yeah, we've got like just the sea everywhere. Which, I mean, you know, it's definitely a great thing to have. Like, I am grateful for that. Heli crash, it's been looted. I'm gonna go down that way. To that military. You can stream from anywhere in the world, why would you stay there? Just because it's easier. It's a lot easier. Like, I wouldn't mind living elsewhere in the world. I think it would be cool to do. Just, like, at the moment, in terms of saving money, it makes a lot more sense to, like, stay where I am for the time being. And, like, I think, I don't know, if I did live abroad, I wouldn't mind living abroad with, like, somebody else as well. I don't know if I would do a solo thing just yet. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Because who knows, maybe in a year's time I might be with Ben. Going to like, I don't know, some random state and renting a place and just like, you know, doing some stupid stuff together. Who knows? Because, like, the thing is, me and Ben, we were looking into maybe even doing something like that. I see somebody. There's a guy over there at the pillbox. But, you know, we were looking at doing that. Like, either going to, like, a state in America or, like, Canada, for example. And, you know, just, like, renting a nice house. And then using it as, like, I guess, like, a base camp that we could fly out and do stuff from. I think it'd be cool. Hell yes, Sensor, I'm glad it worked. Yeah, there was a man over here somewhere. But yeah, that was an idea we came up with like a couple years ago now. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. There's many a cool place to explore. And yeah, like you said, what I do for work, it is really, you know, it's quite lucky in the sense that I can do it online. And I don't necessarily need to be based anywhere. You know, it's especially whilst I don't have a family. That's probably when I should be exploring and doing fun stuff like that. Buy a small house instead, like a crack house. Yeah, how about I make the house in Nemsk? The crack house in Nemsk. I'll make an exact one-to-one replica. And I'll let people come and stay in it. Why don't I have a family? Because I'm 23. 23. I haven't thought about, like, starting a family or anything. Not yet. I've already got enough troubles playing DayZ. Already enough pain and suffering. Yeah, exactly. I'm not in a rush. I'm not in a rush. I'm having fun. Not in a rush. You know what, come to think of it, we're almost back to the military. What game is this? Ooh. Eugenics. That was a good pull, no. Eugenics was a good one. Imagine the baby's first words are, "Hey, everyone's sour here." Oh, I'd be proud. But also kind of worried at the same time. I mean, I guess I could pass on the torch then. If that was the case, you know, it'd be a very easy way to pass on the torch. Yeah, that guy disappeared into thin air. Would his name be Soap? I think if I called a kid Soap, I think they'd get bullied pretty hard. Probably wouldn't be the best name to give. First hit bleed. We love that. I'm trying to remember, wasn't there a patch where zombies wouldn't even make you bleed if they hit you? It was either that or it was they would never oh no, there was the one I'm thinking of. There was the patch where it didn't matter if you were blocking; they would always hit you. That was horrific. And that was the time they added the, like, side swipe attack. You know, the, like, drive-by thing they do. It was when they added that. They made it so you couldn't block. And you would just get bleeds and get hit and die. And then I remember, was it zombies would kill you when you were uncom? Yeah, they would knock you uncom and keep, you know, eating your ankles. That was rough. I want to grab this amphibia. How am I getting on? We're doing alright. We're doing alright. We're surviving. I feel like I'm very close to the castle thing. Actually, no, it's over there. It's quite far still. It's actually really far. Nothing good. There ain't that much here. It's quite empty. Gee, you know what? I'm gonna go deep into town. Over here. Why didn't I take the blue helmet from the crate? Good question. I have a phrase I like to say. If I don't look good, I don't do good. If I don't do good, I die. And if I die, I die. Right? So, I ain't taking it because I don't want to look like a blueberry. And have, you know, someone see my big, bright head from 400 meters away in a bush. I'd rather wear the hat. Okay, there might be an SSG inside of the PD. Nice. I mean, I don't really need it, do I? Shotgun blast. James, good to see you. Hello? Listen, if you're in there, you have done a very dark, dirty trick with the Sprite can. Drinking everything and leaving the tiniest dribble. Never mind. Hey, look at what they've done. They've drank it down to nothing. I've never seen it that low before. It is literally empty. That can. Like, completely empty. Yeah, they left me with nothing. I mean, there's probably like no spray in there at all. Hell yeah, dead code. It's doing its job. Here for the title. Yeah, I'm not here for the stream, I'm here for the title. Built for the road ahead, no matter what comes. Buy now, Miguel's car shop. Now, I don't know why you would need two of the same advert on the same building. Like, maybe that one's for like the 6 foot tall people, and then that one's for anyone below 6 foot, including myself. That might be why. I'm going for that. That's a grenade at the castle place. They buy both slots, so competitors can't put their own ads up. But then would you not want to have, like, 2 different ads of your own thing? Not 2 of the exact same. Oh, I'm looking too deep into it. It's a bloody DayZ advertisement. Like, it's... You know what I would do? If I had an advertisement for my stream on a billboard, I would quite literally just write my Twitch link in Comic Sans in like 5 different colours for every letter. And that would be it. Ah! Oh my god! Ah! Holy crap. Jesus, that gave me a heart attack. Oh. Oh my god. The man didn't talk. I voiped that scream as well. I voiped that scream. I went full RP +1. And that man shot me down. He shot me down. Ah. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna get a snack. Yeah, I played Chinaris. Kev. I do. I mean, the pros are it's a well-balanced map. It's a very good map. The only cons I would give it, I mean, I don't think there really are many cons. It's just a good map. It's a very good map. How do you fix the hand bug? You either have someone tie you up, and then you drop the item on the ground, or you relog. Those are like your only two real options. I think I might just call it there for tonight. Do a nice little short stream. Short one. Yeah, anywho, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. And I will see you next time.